What's up everybody, BigSweetC here with you. Got a special little video for you. Today I want to go back and continue talking about one of my current favorite games, if not my favorite current game, the Final Fantasy VII Remake. The Intergrade DLC and upgrade for PS5 has been released, and with that came the Yuffie DLC, the Intermission DLC. So we're talking about that, hints and tricks within the DLC, specifically the Turtle Paradise Flyer campaign, where you have to track down the 6 flyers. If you don't remember, this was actually from the original Final Fantasy VII. Now, the flyers were located in multiple places around the world. In the original, they're all here in Sector 7 in this one. But I would highly recommend doing this little side quest. I believe I mentioned in the previous quest with the Fort Condor mini game, I believe I mentioned that's how you earn the Magnify materia. That is incorrect. I stand corrected. You actually earn it through doing this. The Turtle Paradise Flyer guy gives it to you after you turn in all 6 flyers. So it would be definitely something worth having. They're fairly easy to find outside of one. And I highly recommend it. Again, being able to cure both you and Sonin throughout the DLC could come in handy. Still haven't tried going back in and doing a new game on the standard missions to see if maybe all of the stuff that I collect with Yuffie heads back over to my main characters. But once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. Either way, this is a good side mission to do. It's, again, very, very simple. On a little side note, these are all going to be in order outside of 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 6, then 5. I did that very specifically because I found 6 before I found 5, and I kind of want to show you what happens when you complete the side quest. So, little note there, if you're looking for 6, it's actually before 5. Everything else is in order. So let's jump right into it. The very first one is actually super close to the turtle guy. It's right in the schoolyard in Sector 7, just off to the right. Can't miss it. All the students hanging out in the playground. There's a big box set up, big bunch of boxes set up behind them. Just behind that, what looks like a fort door, behind those boxes, you'll find the flyer right on the wall. The second flyer is over by Wedge's house. If you know where that's at, you guys should know your way around by now. But head on over to Wedge's house. Once you see Wedge sitting there petting his cats, you'll know that you're there. Just to the left, there's a little random box you can jump over. To the upper left of that, you'll see the arrow kind of point you in that direction. You'll see a balloon flying. Hit the balloon with your Yuffie Ninja Star. The balloon will come crashing down, and that balloon has been hiding the second flyer. The third flyer, another one pretty easy to find. Little mini game behind it. It's over by Cloud and Tifa's home when they hang out. It's upstairs by Cloud's apartment. There is a little watchdog that you'll have to sneak by. Little mini game, super simple. The dog raises his head and looks around every so often. You just have to move behind the boxes when he's not looking. Once you get to the end, you can grab the flyer, and that's when the landlord lady comes in and starts questioning you. But you've already collected the flyer, so NBD.
Just what do you think you're doing, young lady? Ah! What do you want with that exactly? Better yet, who are you?
The fourth flyer is close over by the 7th heaven. It's that little area, if you remember from the original game, when Cloud comes out of Tifa's 7th heaven and he gets surrounded by Corneo's men. They pull him off to the side. They take him into this little area where they pretend to jump him. It's in that same area. This time, though, you'll be surrounded by cats. You just have to find the right cat in the back who has stolen the flyer. Once you find the right cat, flyer is yours.
Gotcha. I do Flyer acquired.
The sixth flyer is actually probably the most difficult one to get. It's really the only one that you'll have to actually fight enemies to earn. And it's in the abandoned factory. So there was a side mission in the original base game at this particular point. You have to fight a couple of Venom Mantises at the end to get it. If you haven't unlocked that side mission in the original yet, you'll have to go through and unlock the abandoned factory. So you'll be running into a few enemies. The rats on the ground are weak against fire. The flying creatures are weak against wind. The Venom Mantises at the end are weak against ice. All very easy for ninjutsu master Yuffie Kisagara. I almost forgot her last name. Should be no problem for you, Ninja Master Yuffie. You have the different elementals, all four elementals, her little ninjutsu elemental special. Just use the appropriate element against each enemy. Again, the rats are weak against fire, the flyers are weak against wind, the Venom Mantis at the end are weak against ice. If you do the right elements, it should be no problem for Yuffie and yourself. If you do die, no big deal. It's kind of, be patient with it. The beauty of this one is when you die, you don't have to start all over anywhere. You can actually go right back to the beginning of the fight that you passed away in. So don't get discouraged. You just gotta kind of get it to the back. Now, I theorize, I did not test this out, but I theorize that if you have done the side mission in the previous game, all you'll have to do is run to the right and into the back of this area. You won't have to go through the whole abandoned building like we did here in this video if you've already opened it up, I don't think. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that because if you follow the Happy Trail music, it actually takes you through the entire abandoned building. But I believe the doors were already open for me. So if you've done that mission, you shouldn't have to go through the whole thing. You just run to the back, take out the Venom Mantises, and grab the flyer. Be sure to grab the materia that is there as well. It's the first strike materia, if I'm not mistaken.
That didn't count. Redo. Gotcha. Gotcha.
And then finally, last but certainly not least, the fifth and final flyer. Just outside the entrance to the abandoned factory, there's a billboard right around the corner. It's a little hard to notice at first. You can see the music player behind the billboard, but it's actually on the billboard. The hint the guy gives you says that it fell off. It did not. It was just somebody tried to put a Shinra ad in front of it. So just walk up to the billboard. You'll see the queue to pick up the flyer, and Yuffie will say, "Hey, we've got them all! Yay!" You can fast travel back to the old Snapper, I believe is the dude's name. He's the guy running the contest. He'll congratulate you as the first ever Turtle Paradise winner. He'll reward you with the Magnify Materia. Again, if you're not sure what the Magnify Materia is, it's that wonderful materia that allows you to basically do the all. There's only one of them in the entire base game, and now I've only come across the one here in the DLC. So I don't know if the two correlate together. Nothing that I had outside of the bonus DLCs, bonus materials that I got from the Snickers campaign, or sorry, the Reese's Peanut Butter campaign, whatever, Butterfinger, whatever it was. Nothing from the base game transferred into the intermission DLC. So I don't know if they go back and forth like if you were to do a New Game Plus in the base game itself. But that'd be kind of cool, because then you could have two magnifies, and it would make your hard mode trek a lot easier on your new game plus. So we'll have to test all that stuff out, but that's where you find all 6 of the Turtle Paradise flyers. I hope this helped out. If it did, do me that favor, hit that like, hit that sub, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below, let me know that it helped you. If you found an easier way to find these guys, drop a comment below, let me know the easier way so we can help spread information. I know not a whole lot of you guys out there have a PS5 right now, but I wanted to get this out there for as they do become more readily available. I highly recommend you jump into this game. It is super fantastic, super fun. One of my favorite, probably my favorite right now to play. So either way, that's going to do it for this one. BigSweetC, that's me, wishing YouTube, that's you, wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it might be. As long as you're watching, I'm wishing you a wonderful watching time. If you are having a wonderful watching time, again, be sure to hit that like, hit that sub, head on over to Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow me over there as well, at BigSweetC. Either way, sweetness, signing off. Peace.